What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Full Potential 1000. The topic of today is consistency. What comes to your mind when I say consistency? Now, the average known answer is that, you know, just keeping it something, like consistently repeating, whether it's a task or an objective, but you still keep on doing it without stopping. So, what I want to say today is that everyone has consistency. And I believe there are people that when they hear this, they would say that it is not true that everybody has consistency. And let me tell you why. Because they believe that in order to have consistency, it has to be in something. And that something has to be in what they want that consistency to be in. For example, if I want to get bigger muscles and that is not happening, so I'll deem myself as not having consistency because I'm not getting bigger muscles and I'm not doing what's required to get those muscles. So I don't have consistency in that. And hence they'll think that they don't have consistency. But let me tell you this, everybody has consistency. Why? Because it's just that you may have consistency in what you don't notice. That's the thing. Everybody has a consistency, but it's just that they don't notice where it is and they don't have the control to put it to what they want it to be at. And that may be also because of lack of self awareness, not knowing what you're doing and how you're doing it and what energy you're putting into. But you're just flimsy. You go by feelings and you go by the things that give you dopamine rush. Those things may be whatever it is, porn, TikTok, those stimulating videos. You watch them every day, sliding. And you tell yourself that you cannot control yourself, but it is that you lack self awareness to see why you cannot control yourself. So, in that sense, you do have consistency, but you put it into something that you don't even want it to be in. Example, let's take a person who has depression. That's consistency. Why? Because the matter of fact that you even have you have depression is because you put the effort, you put the energy in that, you put the time in that. How? By the thoughts you create, by what you see with your eyes and how you take it into your mind and what you say to that to yourself. That's energy. Well, how you take things into your mind and how you make that benefit you or maybe put you down, which is depression. You take the time, you take the energy to just tell yourself, I'm not worth it. I'm not the best. I'm not the greatest. I don't like myself. I hate myself. All of these things that you choose to say to yourself. And you say them so many times that you're so used to it that it's just the norm to you. It's how the world is to you. You can't even notice that you're consistent in bringing those thoughts You're consistent in saying you're a loser. You're consistent in bringing yourself down. You're consistent in hating yourself. You're consistent in not actually being able to just say, I want to love myself. You completely reject yourself. You're consistent in all that negativity. That is consistency. And it goes for so long that you won't even notice that it's consistency. You just think that's how your world is. That's how you were born. You're created for that. Even depressed people have consistency. Even a happy person is consistent in making himself happy. You cannot be happy just because of someone made you so, or because the day was sunny. You're only happy because you consistently manage that. You consistently put happy thoughts, positive thoughts in your mind. And because you keep on doing that, that's how you maintain the happiness. I've heard even Big Sean, I don't know if you know him or you don't, doesn't matter. Big Sean has said, the greatest advantage I have is disadvantage. Do you see that mentality? You have to be you have to have a great mentality. One that is consistently making yourself happy, consistently changing the perspective to better benefit yourself from just that sentence alone. My greatest advantage is disadvantage. A depressed person would not be able to see disadvantage as an advantage because they are consistent in bringing themselves down. But a happy person will see it totally different. So number two is consistently. Consistent depends on where you put it, and that's how it can better benefit you. So if you're not aware that you're even being consistent, if you're not aware of yourself, you don't even have the control to be consistent in what you want. You're just based off feelings, how you feel. You're just a kite moving by the winds of the earth. You won't be able to control, you won't be able to put the consistency where it is supposed to be in. So number two is you have to able to put the consistency where you want to be. And in order to have that, you have to be aware of yourself. Ask yourself, where am I putting consistency in? What am I consistent in my life? What is it? And does it benefit me? If it doesn't benefit you, why do I put consistency in that? If it does benefit you, still ask yourself, why do I put consistency in that? To better know yourself. So it's not that you don't have consistency. Everybody has consistency. It depends on where you put it. And in order to know that, you have to be aware of yourself. This is Full Potential. If you watch this video, I'm glad and I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe.